this on the command line. And also there is a file I want to point out. So inside this folder, the modules folder, there is another file here, support.rb, right? And let's take a peek at that real quick. And what's inside support.rb is a module. So I just wanted to demonstrate like how this would actually work, right? In the wild and in the real world. So you've got a separate file module, and we've got a constant Sunday, assigned string Sunday. We've got uh, week, uh, weeks and month here. It's going to put this string, and weeks and year. It's going to put another string. Okay. So yeah. So we got that module. And let's see. Let's go back here and bring up a sample. And here on line 9, I've got this special command called require relative. And what that's doing is this special Ruby command is actually looking at this specific location where on the command line in the system, right, for that support.rb file. Okay. So that that code actually gets included into this file. Okay, so here we have a class, and then I'm telling it to include week, right? And I got a little variable here, number of years that's being assigned 10. We've got number of months method, and here is where this is um, looking at the module as a mix in, because here we're mixing it in, and then it's going into that week module, and then looking for first day, right? The value of first day. So then it's going to put that out. Then we're going to see we got some other variable here that's got 10 times 12 being assigned to it, doing a little calculation, and it's going to put out that calculation. And down here, so we're just instantiating this, creating our object here, and then puts, again, calling the mix-in, looking for first day that exists inside that module, and then calling on those methods that live inside that, that mixed-in module. So we're dealing with two files here, and one useful thing, let's see, vertical, so, yeah, split, vertical, is it VSP or SPV? Forgot. Anyway, so then we can actually split our screen here, so you can actually see the code at the same time. So again, include week, so this is where this is being mixed in. Without line 9, we wouldn't be able to include, or wouldn't work, because this program file wouldn't be able to know the existence of this other program file here. Okay, so now it can see that file. It's literally like as if we copied this whole thing and put it over, right? But this allows us to separate the code into different files, which is the preferred way, because otherwise we would have all of our code in one file, and imagine if you're writing something huge, that's just not going to be, that's just not the proper way to do it, okay? So we separate our files out, make our files smaller, more specific to what they're being used for. And anyway, that's the way that we do that. So, okay, let's go to the command line. And let's see, where am I in the code base? Let's see, 0 week, Ruby basics, 08, modules mixins. Alright, so Ruby basics, currently at 0 week, Ruby basics. C08, C08, module mixins, so that's here. And I'm going to C tab that, so I'm into it. And what's the name of the file again? 05 module example. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run this module example, right? Now, I should actually demonstrate this real quick. Let's do this. I'm gonna comment this out by putting a little hash in front of it, so then it becomes a comment. And if I try to run this, it gives me an error. See, class, decade, uninitialized constant, decade week, name error from this file at this line, right? So around 11. So it's like, oh, I've got class, decade, and you're talking about week, but I don't know what the heck you're talking about, right? Because where's this week thing coming from? I see you're looking for a module, but I don't know it exists, right? So I uncomment that, and now support is now pointing to this file, support.rb, and Ruby automatically knows, like, it all knows that whatever I'm asking for here, that's a Ruby file, so I don't need to put .rb at the end of it, right? It just automatically understands that. So, okay, so now I run this sucker, and the program works, right? So, yay, Sunday, we have 4 weeks in a month, we have 52 weeks in a year, Sunday and 120, right, that calculation. So now we can see the code is actually running because you can actually reach into this, get the put statements, put them out of line, do the calculations, etc. And instantiate the object calls and that good stuff. So I hope that makes sense. Play around with it, change stuff up. Change the name of the module maybe, right? And then switch over and then run the command again, right? And then see what breaks. See what kind of error message you get, like we got up here, right? Change these around, right? Change names of these methods. Um, just kind of like play around with things, pull it apart a little bit. Because you can always just look. Remember, you always got the code, so it doesn't matter what you do to break it. Remember, we can go back to GitHub and just kind of like navigate back around, for example, and see. Oh yeah, okay. So here's the code. So I can just copy it back. I can just copy it back over if I break stuff. So don't be afraid to break stuff. Okay, because there's always a way to just undo that. So, so there you go. Have fun.